Hey there, sweetness. How goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything that is connective to this All Signs Collective, that is beautiful. I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's all right. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for someone else in the collective. You should never, ever, ever take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid, as well as energy. And let's get into it, shall we? Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? We're getting into some messages about promises, all right? I don't know anything beyond that, but I know this promise set in stone needed to come be present in this reading. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance. Cleansing, refreshing spirit of the Palo Santo. Please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all in all ways, for always. Thank you. All right. Welcome home, homies. Please do the tribe a favor. If you enjoy the vibe, make sure you get those likes up on your ways in and out of the video. Also, please make sure that you check your subscription status and make sure that you're a subscriber, true and through. Oh. All right. Let's hit it up. Collective, someone like you is so hard to find. Open up your eyes. Stop walking blind. You may be going through the worst right now, but you'll reach the other side, and the other side is the best of it. And that dash in between, I don't think anyone promised it would be simple. But I feel like Spirit promises us it will be worth it. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna be my one big excuse me for all my stoner coughing. All right. So I'm going to take a moment of transparency and discuss our theme of the year collective, mold. If you're unfamiliar with the theme of the year, I invite you to go visit the Shanties community tab and check it out. But I was exposed to black mold in a very high concentration. Ripped it out of the floor barehanded. And that was round about a year ago. And that's after living in the infected home for about a year. And it causing many of health issues, ailments, ripping it out myself, just a whole bunch of different things. I'm not going to go too far into it right this moment, but that's a chunk of where my channeling and research into mold comes from, being exposed. And a dis-ease coming upon me due to the exposure. And a risk of re-exposure, 444 on the timer, if things aren't kept in order, cleaned up correctly, taken care of. And so that's in a physical form, okay? But transmutation, guys, alchemy at its finest, says take that pain, take that darkness, take that organic matter and grow something beautiful with it. Grow medicine with it. Penicillin was derived from mold. So may the readings over the next year be kind of like a shot of penicillin where you need it the most, but a spiritual, all-natural one. What was my point in bringing that up? Oh, the cough. The cough, guys. I got the mold cough, you know? So please bear with me. And thank you so much to the ones that do. Without forbearance of judgment. All right. Or with the forbearance of judgment. So, symbols, music. I've got some in the background, but I really feel these want to come out and help us break up stagnant energy as well as energize what's coming in. All right. Watch your ears. One more. I am all that I preach to be. I invite you all to take a leap with me. Astral projecting through frequencies. Let's vibe it out. Smoke this leaf with me and keep it in channel. Goddess code. Feeling out a deck, guys. Sorry. I'm not really sorry, though, because I'm not sure what spirit wants right now. Okay. Chrysalis. Make sure we got them all. All right. With the Chrysalis Tarot. Written by Tony Brooks. Paintings by Holly Sierra. In regards to promises, Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to be aware of at this time? Ten of Mirrors, the Chariot. Ten of Mirrors would be the Ten of Cups, wish fulfillment energy, the Chariot, Warrior, and travel energy. The Six of Stones would be the Six of Pentacles. This comes in the reverse. What I'm getting, collective, it's an energy here of wish fulfillment for some, for many, if not for all. Myself included, right? For all. That wish fulfillment, that dream come true, that end goal energy. does not come easy. I'm getting an energy here of oftentimes, just about every time, the cost of the new life, the cost of the new job, the cost of the new this, that, the other, oftentimes the price is tearing out the old. Foundations starting back at the womb. Many toxic, crumbling foundations. And 2024 being the year, being the time to uproot, to upheave that which does not grow, that which bears no nourishing fruit, that which produces its own toxic molds. Need be cleansed, need be remediated, rebuilt, reformed as the mold forms the resin. Molds form candles. Many a molds form many a thing. All right, just to be thorough, I am actually gonna go buy the book. We're only at 13 minutes, so that's all right. 10 of Mirrors. My thumb flipped us right open to where it talks about the suit of mirrors. I'm going to go ahead and read that. Traditional name cups, values, the nourishment, the love. And I said on the last card, actually, the word nourishment came into my mind. But here at the beginning, nourishment comes right up. All right. Nourishment and love. Mirrors represent the element of water and introspective consciousness. The specific attributes of mirrors are feelings and emotions. The suit's highest values are nourishment and love. The mirror pips accentuate the values of self-examination and self-awareness. In that, sticking to our theme, guys, I ask, what molds surround you? And I don't just mean in the corner of your home, in the corner of your soul. Are there some growing in there? Humid spots that don't get aired out enough? They don't get the water released from them? So in turn, they flood and turn to mold. Spirit sees so many of their angels crying inside and refusing to let it out. The rainbow dove of peace ferries 10 pretty mirrors that represent an emerging new cycle for you, as well as emotional fulfillment in the present cycle. The 10 of Mirrors is one of the most positive cards in the Crystallis deck. It signals contentment and joy and may allude to marriage, enduring friendship, or the thrill of a new adventure. This card is about just letting things be. Very little effort on your part is required now. Trying to control a romantic situation could send it afoul. The 10 of Mirrors indicates you've attained a significant goal and are well prepared when opportunity knocks. Followed by the Chariot, which in this deck, excuse me while I adjust, is Herney the Hunter. We're going to smoke with Herney here real quick. I'm weird, I know. I like it. All right. Herney the Hunter. Traditional title, the Chariot. Attributes, focus, and divine assistance. As soon as my eyes went to that divine assistance, the background said, use your words wisely because the all-knowing's listening. The mighty Herney, or Hern, leads his wild hunt through the countryside and dense forest. Amidst the clamor of baying hounds, braying horses, and the screeching winds of a fierce winter storm. He symbolizes the dogged might of your willpower to overcome obstacles. Hern's helmet sports the majestic horns of the red stag, lord of the forest. 3 stars of Orion's belt above his head represent the 3 celestial personages who tend the gateway to higher consciousness. Herney's presence in your reading foretells success and offers affirmative response to any specific query you presented to the cards. So this is a yes card. Yes, a positive to any question you might have. Well, at the time of hearing the card, right? All right, and then we have that 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Stones, 6 of Stones. These don't actually have a definition for the reverse, but we'll take a look at, see if we can scope out why she wanted to flip out in the reverse. I do allow the cards to be taken both ways because generally there's a meaning, you know. Keyword, Caritas. 6 talismans. I'm going to go ahead and flip it upright while I read it. 6 talismans carved from beryl gemstones swing from the tree of life. The green ones are emeralds. The gold ones are called heliodors, or gifts of the sun. This card is about giving and receiving. The green and gold talismans symbolize caritas, charity of love for others and charity of love for self. The tree of life's interwoven energy flows upward from its roots to nurture personal growth and self-understanding. In your reading, this card draws your attention to charity, empathy, and acceptance of others. You better shine on them, baby. You a star. You better be exactly who you are forever, because they're going to try and change your heart. Don't let them, because you're so damn fine just the way you are. Background music. It's an energy of my wish fulfillment does not come from accepting others' unacceptable shit. And then in that needs to be responsibility of, because I don't accept my own unacceptable shit. And in that refusal to accept your own unacceptable shit is the working on it. With steady progress, working on it. Progress, not perfection, but work nonetheless, right? I'm just getting, and perhaps the message for some is you need to be more charitable. You need to be more accepting. You need to be more empathetic. But for me, the major thing is, yes, always remain charitable and empathetic and accepting in general at your core. But with 2222, make sure that accepting and empathizing and being charitable and empathizing and accepting isn't being far too giving. Far too giving. Far too empathetic. Putting yourself too deeply in others' shoes to see their perspective. And accepting whatever it is that everybody else accepts that's not necessarily acceptable. That's what I got, man. From those, we'll move on and get you guys some Oracle. That was a whole chunk. Far too many. Far too many. Messages for the collective, please. Thank you. Expectation. And there's two cards right here. They just landed on the word today. What's your expectation today, collective? What's up, homie? What's up? I expect you guys to be getting those likes up on your way in and out. Please and thanks. Core. I invite you guys to, unless you have like rote memory, really good memory, I invite you to go back. Go back to whatever it is that I was channeling about the core. perhaps that's a little something that's not necessarily expected of you, but there's something in there that is expecting you, and you've been expecting it. But even if you don't, there's something at the core of you, at the center of your soul, that the world has been expecting. But it's also something that goes above all expectation. Even if oftentimes it may feel like it's under. Feelings aren't always facts. I struggle with that fact myself. They aren't always not either. One more card for your closing messages. Collective, I randomly just reach my hand in, grab out of the deck your closing message on, I'm pretty sure it's the last live I did the other day. It's the same thing. And this is perfect because I like to believe that we are promised gold at the end of the rainbow. After all that searching, after all that looking, led to gold. Hope. Rainbows represent hope and new beginnings. They are spiritual signs to take a leap of faith. Signs from spirit, loved ones. Sometimes we must sacrifice, pay the price, but we pay it for hope. Until we speak again, my dears.